this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at center. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Back to Morant. And stolen by Mobley. Out in his own on the break. And Mobley throws it down.
This is why I am the president of the Mobley fan club. It's because of plays like this that he can do all by himself.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The pass to Bain. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Morant. Bain passes to Adams. Back to Bain. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland has some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It was pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Jackson against Mobley. Jackson kicks to Morant. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fires from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Up top, Adams. Garland against Brooks. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Okoro. Fires the 3. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Adams with the screen on Garland. Morant passes to Brooks. Offline with his 3. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8-point game. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brooks misses. Garland looking it over. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Here's a Okoro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. There. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Garland. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Allen kicks to Mobley. The 3 from Garland. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now here's Bane. He's got 7. Left side Adams. Back to Bane. For the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bane's got 10.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Morant passes to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Allen. Shot from 16. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Passes to Bane. On the wing, Brooks, covered by Mitchell. Jackson against Mobley. Brooks kicks to Bane. Here's Morant. Hit the tip, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Mobley wide open. And they recover it. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. Memphis with the ball. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. And the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams, guarded by Garland. Bane kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant. He takes it in. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Cavaliers with another miss. Morant dishes to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Grizzlies.
Adams sets the pick for Bane. Back to Morant. Bane passes to Brooks. The three. They get the rebound, and Adams kicks to Jackson. Mitchell against Bane. The three. Nice hit again. Outside Jackson. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good on the three. Now the Grizzlies with it. Huge run right now, Phil. Going 19-2. And they double up Morant. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson against Mobley. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks. That's 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw, missing that one early.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. The Cavaliers, 24. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro into the 3, the small forward. There's Garland, and it's good for 2.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, you can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Morant scanning the floor. Clark outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark finds Brooks. In the corner, Kennard with it. On the wing, Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Morant reaches to Jackson. Kennard on the wing. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Pass to Kennard. Puts up a 3. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Well, he has such tremendous upside as Evan Mobley,
We've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example. And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Kennard on the wing. This is a Eldorado on the wing. Brooks kicks to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Back to Brooks. They could use a bucket. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Baines checked in for Brooks. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell for the tie. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
On the wing, Bain. Here's Adams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Kennard kicks to Bain. Morant outside. There's the triple. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Okoro throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Garland. Here's Adams diving in, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Mitchell up top. Kennard covering. And here's Garland for 3. That one's not going to go. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. What a quarter that saw them generate a... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Jackson is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Garland, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Back to Brooks. Going inside. Chalk up 2 there. It's all knotted up.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Over in the corner, Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Garland against Morant. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And he nails the 3rd.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Brooks finds Morant. Out to Brooks to take the lead. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garland, no good. Memphis trailing here. Adams outside. Back to Morant. With the drive, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Good on both. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Morant. Left side, Bain. And the three ball is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Mitchell. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant with a wide open look. Misses the three. Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. In the corner, it's Mobley. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks leading the charge.
And when he's locked in on defense, Brooks is a force. Almost a one-man fast break waiting to happen.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Brooks outside. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, he kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Give this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Okoro shot is off. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Jackson passes to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Now one against Adams. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
Didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity, and not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
I smack clowns with mad excellent matchup. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Jackson. Adams a screen. Bane, the pass to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Outside Bane. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Morant, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Now here's Bane. Right side Morant. Back to Bane. Adams a screen. Bane, no good. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Edwards. Towns. The rebound by Jackson.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Brooks from outside sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And so he hits both. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Back to Bane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bane's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Towns. Back to Conley. Inside. Tries again. The shot by Towns, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on Conley. Here's Morant. Good D by Gobert.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
The kick out to Edwards. 1:05 left in the first quarter here. Gobert against Adams. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
To the right side. Brooks a screen on Towns. Here's Adams. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Memphis leading. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Morant. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the middle. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. The three. And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bain against Edwards. Pass to Morant. The three is up. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. And why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Towns a screen on Morant. Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. McDaniels with it. And he lays it up and in. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Bain. And it's off from three-point range.
And that's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Towns down low. Adams is there. Brooks outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and that one falls for Jackson.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. And there's the... Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
To the inside. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Bain. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Edwards finds Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. From deep, Bain gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 8 points.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Towns up top. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Mark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, VA. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Good on the bucket. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Jackson outside. Lets the three fly. The shot won't fall.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Kennard outside. The three ball. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
A line change here for Memphis. Payne against Conley. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kennard's checked in. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Pass to Clark and stolen by Gobert. It's a one-on-one situation. Towns, that's good.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Aldama. Kennard on the wing. There's a screen. There's the triple. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
McDaniels from long range. Aldama grabs the board. Here's Williams. Pass to Aldama. Back to Williams. And so it's the Memphis.
The Timberwolves, 26.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Aldama.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Outside Jones. Here's Kennard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. It's McDaniels on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. McDaniels got 6.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass.
And Williams punches it home.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Pass to Williams. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Aldama. No good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bane with it. Towns covering. Bane, the pass to Adams. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Gobert finds Conley. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Adams a screen. It's blocked by Gobert. Towns against Jackson. Here's McDaniels. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Jackson. Minnesota with a rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Knocked away. Kennard outside. Adams a screen. Pass to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that quarter was all about him. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Stolen by Kennard. And here comes the break. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Here's Towns driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Here's Jackson, takes it inside. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Daniels. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Now Jackson. Adams finds Morant. Adams with a screen on Conley. Morant, he's open. It's good from about 19 feet. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Offensive rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Jackson, pass to Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Jackson outside. Up top, Morant. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Towns passes to Edwards. Gobert with it. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Conley on the attack. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Morant against Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And he does get the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Morant. Now here's Kennard. Back to Morant. Into the lane.
Oh my goodness! Disrespectful. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
McDaniels with it. Brooks defending. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Towns up top. Defended by Jackson. Right side McDaniels. Over Brooks. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Launches it. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Brooks outside. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Pass to Towns. From deep. Missed it. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Hit it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Allie LeBron.
I smack clowns with mad style.
to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening line. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
The drive by Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's McDaniel. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Goes back up. Kicks to Gobert. Conley against Garland. Another shot. Conley's shot is off.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Out to the right wing. Mobley wide open. Offensive rebound.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Back to Towns. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. A crossover, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Towns for 3. It's good from long range.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Towns dishes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
Cleveland leading by 3. Garland the pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Shoots the 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
The wide open look here for Garland. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. You like Allen to keep his concentration, refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
Mitchell with it. Conley picks him up. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Mobley outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley finds Edwards. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Driving inside. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. From deep. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Outside Garland. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Okoro passes to Mitchell. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Mitchell against Edwards. Out to Conley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Outside, Towns. No good from outside.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Here's Mitchell. Dishes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen inside. Edwards there. Allen, that's good. Allen's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 7. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Edwards, an easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability. Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Allen finds Mobley. And here's Garland for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 13.
This guy does such an incredible job getting up and down the floor. Jared Allen's athleticism makes him a force in transition.
And finished off by Gobert.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The three from Garland. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now here's Edwards. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns, and stolen by Mobley. Okoro with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Towns. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Mobley with the block. They retain possession. Conley kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Passes it to Mobley. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Loads it up there for Mobley. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Towns. A second chance effort. Gobert finds Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with the score, your Cavaliers 45, the Timberwolves 29. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And finished off by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Towns penetrating. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Driving the lane. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. A slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now, McDaniels, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, Cleveland. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Stolen by Michael Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards kicks to Towns. Edwards inside, covered by Mitchell, and the shot is good. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And it's out of bounds, last touch by Edwards.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. Here's Okoro. Allen kicks to Okoro. Lock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Now, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Out to Edwards. To the paint. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. Over Allen. Towns in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Towns for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The drive by Mitchell.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Okoro. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He got the double digit. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The putback, Mobley on the follow. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Cavaliers.
And they've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Drills it from outside.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Out to Conley. Back to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Cleveland leading by 16. Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And that's now 27 points for Donovan Mitchell. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Stolen by Okoro. Allen finds Garland. Off target from three-point range. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 16, and they're able to recover. Back to Towns. Conley against Garland. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and he hits the jump shot. 26 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Cleveland leading by 12. There's Garland, stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And Edwards drops them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Towns with the steal. He kicks it to McDaniels. The tray. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The kick out to Towns. He dishes it to Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Kept alive, Minnesota. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Excellent D there from Allen. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Mobley inside. Towns on him. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Allen trying to break free. Mobley misses. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They led the game at 1 point by 20. So the wing on the left. Mitchell outside. Spins. There's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley looking it over. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. .19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Here's Conley. Here's Edwards. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Smack clowns with mad style.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Bane finds Morant. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Morant's got 5 now.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Here's Mitchell.
Attack! What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. And it's Morant missing. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Bane, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Adams up top. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And here's Jackson, guarded by Garland.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out on his own on the break. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
To the paint. Pass to Okoro. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Brooks. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And the basket is good.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Mobley outside. Shoots it from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
From deep, Morant. Bane, the pass to Jackson. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Mitchell. And wow! Crazy good!
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Back to Adams. All sorts of time. The shot off that time. The Cavaliers leading. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro. 5 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the...
Wait a second. That was insane.
So disrespectful.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top. Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively, and you know his team is loving it too.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Mitchell up top. And here's Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Out to the right wing. Pass to Garland. Takes the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Morant.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And Morant drops them both. Here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
The 3 ball. Okoro. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And Morant gets it to go.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
From deep 3-point range, here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The 3 from Bane. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
BA, he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Mitchell into the lane. Here's Allen. He can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Bane. Back to Jackson. Brooks against Garland. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
And here's Morant outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Bane against Mitchell. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Hits the trifecta.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Adams finds Morant. Back to Adams. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. And so it's Cleveland leading by...
The Grizzlies, 33.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Memphis trailing here. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Here's Okoro. Left side Garland. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Morant. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shakes him. Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Morant kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Adams. Here's Morant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Morant's got 27 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Garland for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Right side Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
That's good from Garland.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
Garland hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Adams. Left side Bane. 6 to shoot. Back to Brooks for three. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Mitchell. And they recover it. Here's Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Allen on the wing. Over Adams. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The three from Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Back to Bane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Three-pointer Brooks on target from range. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Garland. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Left side Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Over Mobley. off target on the 15-footer. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Brooks are the guard set for him. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the 3.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch. An explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
Here's Morant. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Adams with a screen on Mobley. Jackson gets the bucket.
He's so consistent and efficient. Jaren's one of those guys who should always shoot for a high percentage.
Oh, wait a second. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Nice shot by Kennard.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Okoro on the wing. Mitchell against Brooks. Pass to Mobley. Over to the left wing. Garland for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Adams a screen. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. The shot that time not on target. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Ahead, here's Kennard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Darius Garland.
Trying to defend Kennard, you know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
And so he makes both from the line. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Let's go with a 3. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Morant. Kennard outside. Adams with a screen on Garland. Kennard finds Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
They grab their own miss. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Pass to Adams. Kennard outside. For 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Adams covering. And here's Mobley from deep. Out to Garland. Fires for 3. Here's Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Now here's Kennard. On the wing, Brooks. Fires in the triple.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Adams grabs the miss. Garland against Kennard. To tie it up. And he buries it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Pass to Adams. Kennard against Garland. Now Morant. Jackson with it. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Yeah!
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And the Cavaliers call time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To take the lead. Oh, no good. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. Yes!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you.
I smack clowns with mad style.
matchup. The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That one good for 2.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they'll get another chance. Jackson, a screen on Conley. Morant passes to Jackson. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
No one covering.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
McDaniels finds Towns. Back to McDaniel. Towns, a screen on Bane. Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Jackson passes to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Towns kicks to McDaniel. The kick out to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Here he goes. Here's Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Brooks with no one around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Here's Conley. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. McDaniels finds Towns. Good work there as it goes. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Over to the wing. Morant with a wide open look. And another basket for Memphis.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Towns. Conley surveying the D. Out to the wing. From outside the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Morant against Conley. Outside for Jackson. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The pass to Gobert. And here is McDaniel. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Grizzlies lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis. Timberwolves trail by 4. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Here's Jackson. A 3-ball. He's off on that one. Jackson's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Conley finds McDaniel. And here's Edwards. Into the lane. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Conley against Morant. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Gobert in the corner to the left wing. Now here's McDaniel. Brooks covering. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. McDaniels in the post. Brooks covering. Shot clock at 5. Conley for 3. A shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Morant against Towns. And then Morant slams it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight.
And it's Conley penetrating. Towns wide open. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 12 in the game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Top of the key. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to Conley. Passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Towns is doubled. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Brooks finds Morant. Jackson in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Flying high Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Adams with the screen on him. Bane passes to Morant. Dishes it to Adams. Good on the shot. Adams has got his second bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Edwards passes to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's the drive. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Poked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Morant against Conley. Here's Adams. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bane. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Edwards drops them both. Morant outside. Adams with the screen on Towns. And Morant throws it down.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now, thank you, David, for that interview.
28, the Grizzlies. 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Starting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's Edwards, to the hoop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Adams sets the pick for Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance from Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Drills the three-pointer. McDaniel's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The dish to Adams. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Latrey. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Goes back up. Back to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. to the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
There's Jackson with the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Towns, the pass to Conley. Towns, the screen. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Edwards against Bain. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Bain. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. Now, here's Morant for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 17.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Towns. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Jackson misses. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Out left to the wing. Morant against Conley. Over to the left wing. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Kennard finds Jackson for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. To the right side. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Shoots. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Edwards against Kennard. Morant outside. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with Kennard. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
Oh, yes! Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota. And Edwards drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Jackson looking it over. Adams outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Outside, Towns. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Back to Conley. Left side, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Kennard for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Edwards inside. Kennard covering. Edwards against Kennard. Edwards passes to Towns. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Fades and shoots. And the shot is long.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Conley against Brooks. Conley dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Offensive rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jackson, a screen on Conley. And it's Morant missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Edwards passes to Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
Kennard kicks to Adams. Got a piece of it. Leaps for it. Morant passes to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And so he hits both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. McDaniels with the ball. Conley finds McDaniel. Towns with it. Outside Conley. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Kennard on the wing. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting from Memphis.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Snatched up. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. Jackson against Towns. Now here is Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Now McDaniels. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
celebrate tonight.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. Towns finds Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Back to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, what a play! Just palms the block. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Conley. Mobley passes to Allen. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Now here's McDaniels. He's rebounded by Okoro.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And the Cavs with possession. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Pass to Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Down low. Here's Okoro. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Outside Edwards. The shot, no good. Nice D from Garland. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Left side Mitchell. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Conley against Mitchell. Inside. It's stolen by Garland. For 3, Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Edwards fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Outside Conley. A minute 50 left in the first. McDaniels finds Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. .144 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Okoro. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Mobley. He has 6. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. The 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
An absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied there.
Towns for 3. He drops it from range. Towns has got 8.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. It's good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Cleveland.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. Now here's Garland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley on the attack. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And finished off by Garland.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Mitchell, good.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Conley finds McDaniels. Here's Towns. There's the 3. Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. The shot no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Alex. Thank you.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Mobley outside. Back to Okoro. Mobley outside. The three is up. Minnesota with a rebound. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. Edwards, a pass to Towns. That shot, no good. Nice D from Allen. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Fast break. Here we go. Garland for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Conley finds McDaniels. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Edwards for three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. McDaniels covering. Garland, no good.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Looking to get it going. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Conley. Evan Mobley getting it done for Cleveland. Dominating on the glass.
41.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
17 foul.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Conley against Garland. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Pulls up, high post. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
The 3 from Okoro. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Allen against Towns. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Lays it up and banks it in. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3. Minnesota shooting 41% in this game. Deflects the pass. Towns finds Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And he makes the first. And so Towns nails them both. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Fast break, Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low, Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Conley on the attack. Here's Towns going inside. Second chance shot. That one is off. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 9th assist of the game now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 23 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep, Conley. Mobley grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Deflected, and they get it back. Garland for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. McDaniels passes to Conley. Drops in the 3. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cleveland's shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. A nice shot by Mitchell.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lets it fly. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Allen's got 13.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. A nice shot by Mitchell. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Conley. Gobert up top. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. 3-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Towns.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Edwards. Nice!
Oh, big finish! Man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
For 3, Allen sinks the tray.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
The 3 from Okoro. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
From deep, Mitchell. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Evan Mobley.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Okoro. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Stolen by Mobley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. On target from range.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Towns against Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Outside Mitchell. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to...
I smack clowns with mad style.